Hi there and welcome to the A-State Farmers Market located on the Arkansas State University Instructional Farm. While May marks the end of our spring semester and for many, the close of the academic year, activity is starting to ramp up here in our agricultural economy in Northeast Arkansas. Through research and outreach, our College of Agriculture plays a vital role for our region. Joining me here for this month's First Friday video is one of our newest faculty members, Shew. Aaron is the inaugural holder of the R.E.L. Wilson Chair of Agricultural Economics. Welcome aboard, Aaron.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Now, Aaron, your new chair brings together two of Arkansas State's foundational disciplines, agriculture and business. Tell us a little bit about your research.
Sure, be happy to. So in my research, I'm primarily interested in getting more food with less resources. So I spend a lot of my time and energy looking for ways to improve our agricultural supply chain. So this often leads me to study new technologies that are being implemented along the agricultural supply chain to improve the efficiency of moving food from farm to fork. Our public research often contributes to agricultural supply chains in ways that are not seen necessarily apparent at the consumer level. So a good example of this is the public rice breeding program in Arkansas. We contribute about 50,000 metric tons of rice to the international rice market annually. So that's every year we get 50,000 more tons of rice in the international rice market, making more food available to people around the world.
Now, where is the international rice market? I think Canada is one of the places you send a lot of rice to, right?
We send some rice to Canada, Mexico, a lot of Central America, Haiti. A number of countries consume our rice, import our rice for consumption.
That's fascinating. One of the things that's really important at Arkansas State is that we do research that is not just theoretical, actually has practical applications for individuals, but also for our citizens. And can you explain what this means to just people who are members of the community, what your research is doing for them?
Sure. So a lot of our research, one, helps our farmers maybe decrease the resources they need to compete in the rice market or any other agricultural market. So they're decreasing the costs to produce the food. They're increasing the amount of food that's produced and then sent out, whether for export or for domestic consumers here in the United States.
So the people who will be consuming your research are mostly farmers and crop specialists and who else?
That's often the case, but we also do some work on the consumer side. So something that's very important to all of us as consumers is the food price. So these new technologies and management practices may help decrease the cost of our food. And that plays a very vital role in our agribusiness economy.
Well, thanks so much, Aaron. It's great to hear from you, and it's great to have you here in Jonesboro. So welcome to Arkansas State University.
Thank you.
While Aaron's work on the business side is growing in importance, the direct research work done by A-State scientists and students is making an impact. This past month, we celebrated student-led research at Create at State with a record number of papers, presentations, performances, and discussions. Arkansas State's faculty has made a tremendous commitment to providing real-world experience to our students. This annual event is setting our university apart. Speaking of student achievement, Davia Fuller became A-State's latest recipient of a Fulbright Award to study abroad. Davia is a senior English major from Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas, and she will be an English teaching assistant in Spain. Two more students, Brittany DeBose of Jonesboro and Alyssa Green of Sheridan, were named alternates to the Fulbright Scholarship. Working side by side with leading scholars in the lab, study abroad opportunities, these are important hallmarks of what coming to college means to students, especially at a university like Arkansas State that places great emphasis on transformative student experiences. You'll be hearing more from me in the coming months about plans to enhance both areas. A key player in these initiatives will be our next provost, Alan Utter. Alan's background in building research opportunities for faculty and students, particularly at our Appalachian State University, is one of the most important factors that led to his selection to succeed Lenita Cooksey as our next provost. Another academic officer with strong ties to research and involvement of her students is our incoming Dean for Science and Mathematics, Lynn Boyd. She joins us from Middle Tennessee State, where she was the head of the Biological Sciences Department and guided its growth into one of the largest majors at MTSU. As we welcome Lynn, I also want to thank Ann Grippo, who has served for the past 2 years as the interim dean for that college. This year marks the 110th anniversary of the signing of the legislation that created the first district agricultural school here in Jonesboro. Our College of Agriculture has tremendous outreach programs for our community. Every spring and fall, for example, the Bill and Alice Nix Petting Zoo is a highlight weekend for youngsters, and truth be told, for many of their parents as well. This year we had perfect weather. For many in our hometown of Jonesboro, the opening of the annual farmers market signals the beginning of the summer months. Featuring locally grown produce and regional arts and crafts, the farmers market operates every Saturday morning from now until early fall. April is also Convocation of Scholars, and along with each college and departmental award banquets, we recognize the Distinguished Service Award winners and announce the winner of the Wilson Award. The Wilson family and Arkansas State University are synonymous, both in agriculture and in our economy. It's no coincidence that Aaron holds the Wilson Chair, and we close this month with the chance to talk with our 2019 Wilson Award winner, Thomas Hamaker. Thomas, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Hampton, Arkansas, small town in southern Arkansas.
Very good. And what are you majoring in?
I major in finance and marketing at Arkansas State.
Very good. And so you're going to graduate in May, and what are your plans after that?
So after graduation, I'll go be a bank examiner for the FDIC in Columbus, Ohio. But the plan is that long term, I want to go get my PhD and I want to work in education.
Now, you've been at Arkansas State for 4 years now. Tell us about the transition from small town Arkansas to Jonesboro.
So I came from a small community and got to come to this really large community that has everything integrated and has a lot of opportunities for students. And that's been incredible. It's been something that when I came here, I thought, I wonder how I'm going to make those connections and how I'm going to fit in as a first-generation college student from a small town. And I got to meet people who immediately wanted to plug me into the community and wanted to give me opportunities to get involved, and that changed my life. It changed my life for me to have the opportunity to meet people and get connected with opportunities to serve others, and that was something that forced me to grow when I came here.
That's great. I know you have a lot of interactions with faculty. Can you tell a story about one of the faculty members you've worked with that maybe outside the classroom experience where you learn a lot from them?
Of course. So I get to talk a lot with Dr. David Kern because he and I, he's been my faculty advisor, he's served on my thesis committee, he's been a big part of my life. And I get to talk to Dr. Kern a lot outside of class about his experiences in banking and about his time as a loan officer and about his transition into faculty, into being a professor. And in a lot of ways, his story looks like what I want my story to look like. And his experience in banking and then becoming a professor and his passion for teaching others, I've been able to watch and learn a lot from his time and understanding how he had the life that he's had.
Well, thanks, Thomas, for joining us out here at the Farmers Market, and good luck with your Wilson Fellowship. And that wraps up things for this May edition for the First Friday video. You might see myself or Beth out here on Saturday shopping for local produce out here at the Farmers Market. If you do, don't hesitate to come up and say hi to us and tell us what you think about what's going on at Arkansas State. Remember, you can always keep up with me at chancellor@astate.edu or on social media at KDAMP. And oh, one last thing before I go. Special congratulations to Coach Mike Hagan and our Red Wolves men's golf team. They made history this week by winning our first ever Sun Belt Conference Championship. And now they are automatic qualifiers for the NCAA Championship. So to our golfers and to everyone else out there, a very special Wolves up, everybody.